Hello everybody, it's Sam here, and thank you again for joining us on the Bronies UK channel. So, as you can probably tell from what is in front of you right now, we have some interesting information that has popped up on the MLP merch website. Specifically shedding some light on the Gen 5 style of animation, character design of what we might be seeing in the next few months in regards to Gen 5. So we're just going to really read the article and then we're going to discuss it, because I do have a little bit of additional information about this specific thing. So this article on the MLP merch site was released 2 days ago on February 22nd, and titling "Possible Gen 5 Style Showing by Bedding Manufacturer." So obviously at the top of the title we've got a picture here showing a bedspread with some pony characters on it. We'll have a proper look at that in a moment. I just want to read the article first for you. So, as follows. We just got word that Czech bedding manufacturer Jerry Fabrics, who have been making licensed bedding pillows and covers, have released their 2021 lineup. Among the new products are several sets of My Little Pony bedding in the currently known style, but an odd one is also included. This has the somewhat mysterious name My Little Pony, or quoting MLP 119, and shows 3 ponies that have MLP-esque features such as cutie marks, but in a style we've not seen before. Printed on the bedding is the text "Every pony can make a difference," which is a line we've not heard before. The set has a release date of the 9th 2021, so that's September this year, which, as we know, is the same month that the new MLP movie is planned to release. Because of the release date and the fact that this company is well known for releasing licensed products, the current guess is that this will be the G5 style. Again, this is speculation, it's not guaranteed that this will be the case, but personally we think this is quite a big reveal. Assuming this would be the style of My Little Pony Gen 5, would you like this new direction it's taking? We'd love to hear your thoughts and comments below. Now, let's see, can I bring up yeah, so we've got a picture here of these characters. So we've got a unicorn, earth pony and a pegasi, and then we've got obviously the new style. Every pony can make a difference. We've got the characters, standard bedspread. Now, if this is Gen 5 design, it's definitely interesting. Now, on a side note, when I found this link, which was earlier this morning, it was actually on one of the MLP Facebook groups that I'm on. Somebody in the comment section, though, basically it had a little interesting tidbit of information. Now, this is unconfirmed, but apparently somebody contacted the company in question that are manufacturing and producing this particular bedspread, and asked, basically, is this, MLP official thing? Is it an official My Little Pony merchandise? To which they were apparently told, yes, this is like an official thing. So, potentially this is official Gen 5 merchandise. So, let's just have a quick look at our 3 characters here. Obviously, as I said, we've got a unicorn, an earth pony and a pegasi. Not quite that easy to get a good view of the cutie marks. I can only really make out 2 of them. One I think's an alarm clock. Unicorns, I think it's an alarm clock, or a little blue fireball maybe. I don't know. It's quite hard to make out. The earth pony looks like maybe red stars and a little blue symbol of some kind. I can only just see the very top of the Pegasi. I can't make that out, so I don't know. But so we have these characters. There's another picture of them 3 together. So it's quite potentially that these 3 might be maybe the main characters for Gen 5. So having a unicorn, an earth pony, and a Pegasi as we know, is obviously the 3 races. So we have the 3 pony races represented right here. Now, whether or not we're going to see any alicorns in Gen 5, we don't know. But for the moment, at least we have this to work on. So, well, what do we really see in this picture? I mean, what do I see? Well, for a start, I'll definitely say the Pegasi here looks, dare I say, she has a little bit of a royal look to her. I mean, she has what almost looks like a crown on her head, and she has a very sort of regal look. I mean, she's definitely got a bit of a rarity design in there with the mane and tail. Her mane especially looks a lot like Rarity's mane. So we've got an Earth pony who potentially might be modelled off Rarity. Now she's probably either maybe some sort of royal character, or she's got a link to royalty, or maybe that's just some sort of fashion statement. Who knows? Then we've got the Earth pony here. I'm definitely getting Applejack vibes from her. She has almost like an Applejack style mane. So Earth ponies, obviously, I think we might have a similar Applejack character here, maybe representing honesty. That's assuming if the elements are going to be in Gen 5. And then we've got our unicorn, who, to be honest, I'm just going to go out and make a guess that she's basically going to have a lot to do with magic. Obviously, she's a unicorn. Interesting, the main design is almost like a neon blue, similar to what Pinkie Pie's look like. Obviously, apart from it's not pink, it's a neon blue. So we've definitely got 3 characters that have some characteristics of some of the main 6, being it Rarity, Applejack and Pinkie Pie, at least in main style. We have like a smaller image here of the Pegasi character, and I could just sort of make out the Cutie mark, but it's very hard to see. You've got like 2 little white symbols and another symbol above it. It's very hard to make out what these are. I mean, the unicorn Cutie mark almost looks like you've got like a blue symbol surrounded by a darker blue. I can't make it out, but that's all I can really say. Oh, hang on, here we are. We can actually see the bottom page. I didn't notice that. We've got a clear view of the unicorn's Cutie mark, which actually looks like a pincushion. We've got more like a pincushion surrounded by a heart. I think they're meant to be pins in the pincushion. So does that mean her talent is sewing? You know, I'm guessing. I don't know if there's anything else we can learn from this picture, really. I mean, I'm guessing these 3 are obviously going to be friends. They're like the main characters of it all. Let's just have a look. Does anything happen if we open that link? Well, interestingly, it brings us to Jerry Fabric's website, and it just says, obviously, this is coming soon. My Little Pony, just MLP 119. I'm guessing that's potentially a stock reference. There's not a lot of other information on here. But yeah, so that is interesting. So we have this to go with. I don't know if there's anything else we could take from this. Let's have a look. I mean, design-wise, it's definitely got Gen 4 design in these characters. But it's almost like a more bolder design in a lot of ways. What I'm looking at here, from my perspective, it looks a lot like the 2017 MLP movie animation. Sort of look like this. You see, I'll be honest, one thing I was a bit worried about is I know that the Gen 5 film, it's obviously due out in September, I know it's said to be digital animation, but if this is what we're possibly going to be looking at in style of animation, I'm perfectly happy with that. I like this style. I mean, if we have a closer look at the designs here, I mean, I've definitely got to say they all 3 of them have some similarity design-wise to 3 of the main 6. I mean, as I say, we've definitely got some Rarity in here, some Applejack in here, and definitely a bit of Pinkie Pie in here. Probably even a little bit of Twilight and Rarity. I mean, looking a bit closer here, you've definitely got the Applejack ponytail mane here. but you've got a bit of a different design at the front. I definitely have a bit of a vibe from her. I get from the Earth Pony character, I get a little bit of Scootaloo as well from her. She just seems to have a little bit of Scootaloo in her from the way I'm looking at this. With the unicorn character, her horn seems to have some swirl patterns in it. And that's interesting. I don't know if that represents magic use or her horn just has these designs. That'll be rather interesting. I'd be interested to see if the magic's any different in Gen 5 from how it was in Gen 4. With the Pegasus character, I am curious about what this is, this little band around her head. I mean, is that a crown? Is it just a bit of jewellery that she wears? I mean, I'd be curious, because I can't help but look at her and just think she has a very regal look. And looking at the characters here and here, I'd definitely say again she has a bit of a rarity design to her, definitely. And the wings being sort of more fluffed out and being white, so being a bit of a different colour to her coat and mane. I'm getting a little bit of a vibe as well that her wings are possibly based off the earlier artwork from Pinkie Pie, because originally Pinkie Pie was a Pegasus, and in the early drafts, and her wings looked a bit like that, apart from they were pink and purple. Don't know if there's much else to say. I mean, obviously we've got a background with lots of white sort of stars in it, but that could just be the background. But yeah, that's I think that's about as much as I could say. I mean, I think we've definitely got a look here at potentially the three main characters for Gen 5 of MLP. I think they've definitely got some brief design ideas off the Gen 4 characters. There's not much else we can really go on. I mean, we've got another picture of them here, but it doesn't really give us much more to go on. And then we have the website with the advertisement on. So we know, it is worth mentioning, we know the release date, 9th of September this year, which is roughly about 15-16 days before the film's out. And as we all know, the film is actually going to be released on Netflix, so that's quite interesting. So realistically, it should hopefully be out universally on the 25th of September, I believe is the release date. Or is it the 15th? I can't remember, it's either the 15th or it's the 25th, but either way, we should hopefully be able to see it pretty much universally. So, as far as we can tell, we potentially have the first official piece of MLP Gen 5 merchandise due out this coming September. And what we're looking at here is potentially the three main characters for Gen 5. Right. That is, I think, all I can really say without any further evidence. But if anybody else comes across any other information about these characters, any potential merchandise that's coming out for Gen 5, please pop a link in the comment section below the video and let us know. Also, could we, if anyone else, if you'd like to, just let us know what you think about all this. Do you think these ponies we're looking at are potentially the main characters of Gen 5? And what do you think of the designs and the art style? Again, thank you very much for listening to this video. This has been Sam of the Bronies UK channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye for now.